Hey guys, this is gonna be Road to Diamond episode 15. I only have two games in this episode, but they're pretty long. A lot of stuff to talk about. So this first game, my team wasn't doing too good. I was doing okay. As you see, it's already 20 minutes plus into the game, and not really anything happened early game. But I'm just gonna kind of show how my team is managing to come back from this loss. And as you can see, we're down kills, towers, objectives, pretty much everything. The only thing we got going for us is pretty much me and Caitlin, because we scale really well. I can't forget who's on the other team, but I don't think they scaled that well. So these clips are just going to be me and my team, of course, kind of just defending our base. And luckily the enemy team is throwing. So I just wanted to say this is like, well, this isn't what I want to say, but this is basically the point in the game where I can 1v1 Singed, which is basically where his split push becomes ineffective. So that's really strong. If you're playing against another top laner as GANGPLANK, and if you get to the point where you can stop their split push and kill them, and then sometimes use your ult to help your team, it's like a really big power spike. But like I was saying, my team was behind a lot, and this is something. So I'm in platinum elo, so even if, like, I know most of my viewers are probably lower elo than that, so like you should never give up games. And I'm saying lower elo as in these platinum players threw this game really hard, so don't worry if you're like in a lower elo. Even there's probably even a higher chance that your team will or the enemy team will throw. So never give up in a game. Try not to forfeit unless they're like at your nexus. So that's all I wanted to say, because a lot of this game, like how to climb, is just your attitude basically. So that's really important. Obviously your skill matters too, but attitude can be hugely impactful. Okay, I'll start talking about what's actually happening in the game now. So as you see here, my team's leading in kills now, which is really helpful. We still are probably down in gold just because of objectives like towers. And this Baron was really close. Like if they would have got this Baron, then we probably would have lost the game. So Lee Sin goes in and smites it, and Karma steals it, or not steals it, secures it, I guess, but it's basically stealing it. I don't even know. So Karma manages to get that Baron, which was really impactful. If Lee Sin would have gotten it, we probably would have lost. But luckily, with Baron, we can just push down mid, and I'm actually really ahead. So I can pretty much just zone out the enemy. And we're pushing down mid, and Caitlin actually just gets another kill. So now that two of them are dead, we decided to just push down this tower and then rotate top. If you look top, there's a big wave coming, and since we can't really siege mid anymore after we get this inhibitor, we decide to go top. So we get a free tower off of it, or at least we think we're going to get a free tower, but as it slows down here, the enemy is actually contesting it, and Lee Sin gets a nice kick. But this is actually like pretty important. I'm kiting away with barrels and everything, and actually do kill Singed with that. And then also I put a barrel in this bush, and then I'm luckily 2 crits in a row, and I'm able to kill the Ahri before she can do anything. So this is basically the point in the game where we are just winning now. There's not much they could do between the last Baron play we made pushing down mid. So Singed goes for a last ditch effort backdoor, I guess, and then I just teleport to my team, and we're able to finish off this game. So this game is really important to show that you shouldn't really give up, because people will throw the game. Even in Diamond and higher, people still throw the game. So you can always just keep a positive attitude, and you'll probably win more games than you are right now. So moving on to this next game, I'm playing against a Warwick top, which is kind of weird. I've never played against it before. It's actually a pretty good early game. As you see, I died once, even though their jungler did help, but it's actually not that bad early game. But like, I mean like really early, but like once you get past 5 minutes or so, GANGPLANK can start beating a Warwick, especially if you get a kill on him. Like this I get a gank, but not really much can come of it. But the enemy's counter ganking, which gives this Warwick the confidence to run in, so I'm able to just kill him, which is really good for me. And then since this Rengar really wants the Kha'Zix, he chases him, and I can't quite get to him, but luckily I see my Yasuo is coming. So I can't do anything after this Rengar flashes over the wall, but I can watch, and hopefully Yasuo kills him, which he does. So that's really good for my team. The score is still 10-9, which isn't that good for my team, but luckily this Warwick thinks he can fight me, which he cannot, definitely. So like I was saying, Warwick falls off the top lane, past like 5 minutes even. I haven't played against it much. This is just from this one game, but that's what I felt like. He was really useless past like just the first few levels. So, and then this is a pretty nice escape. I somehow live through the ignite, and then I'm able to use the blast plant to get over the wall. So got pretty lucky there, I'm not gonna lie. Next clip, this is just like, this Warwick's not having a lucky game. He's just recalling mid, and I just run up there and kill him. So I'm really fed. Got that nice 420 score. 420 blaze it. Next clip, my team was at Dragon, and I'm just looking to ult, which you always want to be looking for as GANGPLANK, because there I got 2 assists and a kill, or maybe 1 assist. No, 2 assists and a kill, so that's pretty much for free. All I did was just press 1 button, so I'll take it. So at this point, we're pretty far ahead of the enemy team, especially I'm pretty strong. Even though I have a lot of gold this fight, I'm still pretty strong. But the main mistake they make is they aren't like respecting how strong my team is. So instead of just like completely running away, this Warwick runs up and gets hooked, which then we're able to kill them. And since Warwick got hooked, their team feels like they have to help them, so then we end up killing a few of them. So that's something you can also learn from. If one of your teammates does something stupid and like goes in, you don't have to follow them. A lot of times you should follow them, but if they're just 100% dead, you probably shouldn't follow them. So at this point, we're winning this game pretty easily. There's not really too much they can do, unless we throw, which does happen. But luckily, even though our Kha'Zix gets caught, we're strong enough to kill him. I pick off the Lucian basically right away, and there's not much they can do. And our Tristana gets really fed off of this play. She gets like 2 or 3 kills, so that's really good for Tristana. And also I got 2 kills, which everyone knows GANGPLANK is pretty strong with kills. So next clip, we're just contesting Baron. Not really contesting it, but kind of baiting them into it, which forces them to fight us. And obviously, since we're stronger, we were winning it. The problem is, we were like low health, so we died. Like, we didn't die, but we died a lot faster than we should have. And also our Tristana wasn't with us. So if we were full health, or if our Tristana was with us, we definitely would have won that. But luckily, Tristana comes to the rescue and just YOLO jumps it into the pit and just 1v3s them and gets 2 kills, which just stops them from being able to do Baron. But she did, if you saw her, she jumped at the end, which has a really long animation, so I was just like messing around saying you shouldn't have jumped. And I made a really cheesy joke. Don't judge me. So like I was saying, this game's going pretty good. But we are like not ending it as soon as we should have. We definitely should have ended this game by now. But I was having a lot of fun, so I'm like, who cares? Might as well just have the game go as long as we can. And this Warwick gets a nice ult off on this Yasuo, but luckily his wind wall goes up and stops a lot of the damage, which actually makes him live. And this fight was going pretty south for us, but I'd like to say me and Kha'Zix kind of carried this fight. We played it really well, and we were able to clean up I think all 4 of the people on the other team, either all 4 or 3 or 4, maybe even 5. I don't know. We'll see. So basically, I was just poking them down with my barrels. As you saw earlier, I hit like a 3-man, and then me and Kha'Zix are just running, chasing them down. He actually gets denied that kill, but luckily I crit. So yeah, we're able to kill 4 of them, which is really good for us. Basically, completely like destroys their chance of winning the game. So next clip, we're just forcing Baron. You always want to do this. If you're ahead and you want them to fight you, you can just call Baron. So either you get Baron, or they have to fight you. So either way, you win. So I'll just let you guys watch the rest of this fight. It goes pretty well for us. Okay, so as you see, we won that. So this is 2 games in a row I showed that I won. This is all there is going to be to the episode. I'm also adding the outro back to my videos, so that's pretty cool. And you guys can comment down below what you think of it. And also, the reason I mainly show victories is because you can learn more from it than you can from losing. Because losing on GANGPLANK, normally you just lose lane, your team gets mad, and then you just FF. So normally, you can learn more from victories. So that's why I show them more often. Hope you enjoyed.